we see in sports medicine is weakness in the lateral chain muscles. So that's the TFL, glute medius, glute maximus, glute minimus, and the hip rotators. And a lot of it is when those are weak, they cause problems in your low back or downstream, like at the knee. You get iliotibial band syndrome, you get runner's knee, you get hip bursitis. So it's really important if we're going to be active, whether it's a field athlete, running, hiking, that we keep these muscles really strong. So the single leg hip hinge is one of several exercises that are really good for this. So Cynthia's going to use this dowel, and that's to keep her back straight. So she's going to put this on her back, and on her back, that her head's going to touch it, her upper back's going to touch it, and her low back's going to touch it. So 3 points of contact. That's to keep the spine straight for its proprioceptive feedback. Now she's going to put her weight on one leg. The other leg is going to reach back through the heel. So she's balancing on her left leg, which means her right hand needs to be up. It needs to be opposite. And then reach through your heel. So it's going to be instead of the toes. There you go. Knees straight. And she's going to hinge forward. So her leg and the dowel are all in a line. And now she's going to start to do a little bit of a squat. And don't worry, it's common to lose your balance. Don't worry about that. If you lose your balance, you just touch your toes and get them back and then come back up, right? Good, and then let's go again. So you're going to reach back and then try to squat down. And this is really hard, okay? So what we do, if you're having trouble with this, it's okay. We're going to do another version. We'll show you in a video a little bit later, done in the doorway. All right. So a lot of times a single leg hip hinge is really difficult to do freestanding on one leg, or you can do it but you can't get very deep to engage the glutes enough. So a good regression or a good place to start is doing it in the doorway, but you want to still keep good form. So you're going to stand on one leg. Your other leg's going to try to line up with your spine, and you're just going to balance yourself or give yourself a little support holding onto the door jamb, and you're going to squat back. So see her toes don't touch the floor, but they get close, and her leg looks beautifully lined up with her spine. But she can get much lower this way by giving herself a little bit of balance. It's a lot tougher to do. Let's do one more rep like that. So this is a single leg hip hinge. When you go into one leg, it really recruits the glute max, the glute medius, glute minimus, TFL a lot more, and we need those to be strong, to be athletic, to protect us from knee and hip injuries. So that's your single leg hip hinge.